Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the National English Podcast. I'm your host, Shahid, and today I promise you one thing. If you stay with us until the very end, your English conversations will never feel the same again.
That's right. And I'm Leah. Most learners of English can understand grammar, they can read, they can even write emails. But when it's time to actually speak, many people freeze. Have you ever felt that way?
Exactly. Your mind goes blank, your mouth goes dry, and suddenly you forget even the most basic phrases. Don't worry, you are not alone. In fact, thousands of learners feel the same.
And that's why today's episode is so important. We're going to walk you through essential English phrases for daily conversations. These are phrases you can use in shops, in offices, on the phone, at the airport, basically anywhere.
But before we start, let me give you a golden secret. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm curious now. What's the secret, Shahid?
It's one simple word, please. Yes, just adding please can transform any sentence into a polite request. For example, instead of saying repeat that, say, could you repeat that, please? Instead of saying help me, say, can you help me, please?
Wow, so simple, but so powerful. And listeners, don't skip, because later in this episode, we'll show you how to use not just please, but a whole toolbox of polite phrases that will make you sound confident and natural.
So, grab your notebook because this episode is going to be full of ready-to-use sentences. Section 1. Asking for clarification when you don't understand.
Okay, let's begin with one of the most common problems. Imagine you're in a noisy cafe. Someone says something in English, and you don't catch it. What do? Do you just smile and nod?
That's what many people do, but it's risky. What if the person asks, do you want sugar in your coffee, and you just nod? Suddenly, you get 3 spoons of sugar, and you don't even like it.
Exactly. That's why you need polite phrases to ask for repetition or clarification. Here are some powerful ones. 1. Sorry, could you say that again, please? 2. I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it? 3. Would you mind speaking a little slower? 4. Could you explain that in another way?
And notice how all of these phrases are soft and polite. You're not saying what or huh, which can sound rude. Instead, you're showing respect.
Let's role play. Shahid, you say something quickly, and I'll use one of the phrases.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Today's meeting is postponed.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it, please?
Perfect. That's how listeners should practice. And I encourage all of you listening right now, repeat after Leah. Say it out loud. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it, please?
Great job! Remember, the more you practice aloud, the more natural it becomes.
Now, let's move to another super useful skill, asking for help.
Yes, and this can happen anywhere. Maybe at the supermarket when you can't find something, or at the office when you're confused about a report.
Here are some phrases. Can you help me, please? I need some assistance with this. Would you mind giving me a hand? Could you show me how this works?
And again, the magic words, please, could, would you mind, these make you sound polite and friendly.
Let's role play in a supermarket. I'm the shop assistant, you're the customer.
Okay. Excuse me, could you help me, please? I can't find the bread section.
Of course. It's right over there, next to the milk.
Easy, right?
Very easy. And learners, practice with us.
Now, sometimes you need to interrupt someone, maybe in a meeting or in a busy street. How do you do it without sounding rude?
Good question. Here are some polite options. 1. Excuse me. 2. Sorry to interrupt, but may I say something? 3. Could I ask a quick question?
Notice how excuse me is like a magic key. You can use it in shops, restaurants, buses, even in crowded places when you want to pass through.
Let's practice a dialogue in an office. I'm speaking and you interrupt. So the next step of the project is...
Sorry to interrupt, but may I ask a quick question?
Perfect. That's polite, respectful, and clear.
We all make mistakes, right? Sometimes we arrive late, sometimes we forget things. So how do we apologize politely?
Here's some useful phrases. I'm sorry about that. Please accept my apologies. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
And depending on the situation, you can choose formal or informal. With friends, I'm really sorry. At work, I apologize for the inconvenience.
Let's roleplay. Leah, you're late to a meeting.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. The traffic was really bad.
Good. And if it's a formal office meeting,
I sincerely apologize for being late. There was heavy traffic.
beautiful. Listeners, repeat after us.
Yes, and today we'll continue with 3 more powerful categories: scheduling, praising, and offering help. And then, to make it more fun, we'll do some role-play conversations, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
All right, let's talk about scheduling. One of the most practical skills in English is arranging times and changing plans. Whether you're meeting a friend or setting up a business meeting, you need the right phrases.
Exactly. If you simply say, "We meet tomorrow," it sounds a little too direct. Instead, here are some polite options. Could we schedule a meeting for tomorrow morning? Would you be available next week? I'd prefer to meet in the afternoon if possible. Could we reschedule our appointment for another day?
And notice the polite modal verbs, could, would. They soften the sentence.
Let's act it out. I'll be the office worker, you'll be the client.
Hi, Leah. Could we reschedule our appointment for Friday instead of Thursday?
Of course. Friday works perfectly for me. Would morning or afternoon be better for you?
I'd prefer the morning, if possible.
Great. Let's meet at 10 a.m. then.
See? Polite, clear, and smooth. Listeners, notice how we confirm the time at the end. That avoids confusion.
Here's another tip. When you're not sure, you can say, "Anytime after 3 p.m. works for me," or "I'm flexible. What time suits you best?"
Perfect phrases to keep in mind.
Now, let's move to something positive: praising people. Everyone loves encouragement, and in English, there are many ways to compliment someone politely.
Yes, praise is important in work, in friendships, even in family life. Here are some examples. Great job on your presentation. You did that really well. I admire your creativity. That was very impressive.
And for casual situations, you can say, "Wow, that looks amazing. Nice work. You're really good at this."
Let's practice a work scenario. I'm the boss, you're the employee. Leah, your report was excellent. I especially admire the clear structure you used.
Thank you so much. I'm glad it was helpful.
Now let's try a casual one.
Shahid, wow, you cooked this dinner? It tastes amazing.
Thanks. I tried my best.
See, praise makes people feel good, and it builds stronger relationships. So don't forget to use it.
Sometimes you want to help someone. For example, when you see a person carrying heavy bags or a colleague struggling with a task.
Yes, and just like asking for help, offering help can be formal or informal. Here are some examples. Can I help you with that? Would you like me to carry this for you? Let me know if you need any assistance. I'd be happy to help if you want.
Notice the key words. Can I? Would you like? Let me know. I'd be happy to. They all show kindness.
Role play time.
Shahid, imagine you see me carrying a heavy box.
Leah, can I help you with that? It looks heavy.
Thanks, Shahid. That would be great.
See how natural that sounds? And it shows politeness.
In an office email, you could write, "If you need any assistance with the project, please let me know." That's a professional way to offer help.
All right, listeners, it's practice time. We'll give you 4 mini dialogues from real life. Repeat after us and try to imagine yourself in the situation.
Excuse me, could you help me, please? I'm looking for the fruit section.
Sure, it's right over there, next to the bakery.
Thank you so much.
Sorry to interrupt. May I ask a quick question about the report?
Of course. Go ahead.
Could we reschedule the meeting to tomorrow afternoon? I'd prefer that time.
Sure. Tomorrow afternoon works. Let's say 2 p.m.
Excuse me, could you tell me where gate 15 is, please?
Yes. Just go straight ahead and turn left. It's clearly marked.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a safe flight.
Hello, this is Shahid. I'm calling to check if our appointment can be rescheduled.
Sure. When would you like to come in?
Would next Tuesday morning work for you?
Yes, that's fine. I'll book it for 10 a.m.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
See, listeners, these are real-life situations. The more you practice them out loud, the more confident you'll feel in real conversations.
And here's a tip. Don't just listen. Pause the podcast, repeat the phrases, and even role play with a friend. That's how learning becomes permanent.
So, in this part, we covered scheduling, praising, offering help, and practiced real-life dialogues. In the next section, we'll take things further with cultural notes, advanced practice, and finally, some role plays that combine everything you've learned.
Yes, and that will help you move from basic polite English to sounding truly natural and confident like a native speaker, so don't miss it.
That's already a complete survival kit, but now we're going to push you further. In this part, we'll explore cultural notes, advanced practice, and finally, some role plays that combine everything you've learned.
Language is not just words, it's also culture. And politeness in English can be slightly different depending on where you are. Let's look at some quick cultural notes.
Yes, for example, in the UK, people often say sorry very frequently, even when it's not really their fault. Imagine someone bumps into you in London. What might happen?
You might both say sorry at the same time, even if only one person caused it. It's a way of keeping harmony.
In the US, people also say sorry, but they might use excuse me more often, especially in crowded spaces or when trying to get someone's attention.
Another cultural tip, tone of voice matters. Saying what in a flat voice may sound rude, but if you say, sorry, what was that? With a rising, friendly tone, it feels polite.
And let's not forget about formality. In business emails, you should use formal phrases like, I would appreciate it if you could, or please let me know your availability.
But with friends, it's fine to say, hey, can we meet up tomorrow? Or, can you give me a hand with this?
So, remember to match your phrases with the situation. Formal context equals more polite, structured sentences. Informal context equals shorter, relaxed sentences.
All right, it's practice time. We're going to give you some drills. Don't just listen, say them out loud with us. Ready?
Repeat after me, listeners. Could you say that again, please? Would you mind helping me with this? I apologize for the inconvenience. I'd prefer to meet in the morning. Great job! That was amazing.
Say them out loud. Speaking is muscle training. Your mouth and tongue need the practice.
Now we'll give you half a sentence and you finish it. Ready? 1. Sorry, I didn't quite blank that. Could you repeat it?
Answer, catch.
2. Would you mind blank me with this task?
Answer, helping.
3. Could we blank our meeting for Friday instead?
Answer, reschedule.
4. I really blank your creativity.
Answer, admire.
5. Let me know if you blank any help.
Answer, need.
Great job! These drills test your memory and help you recall phrases quickly.
Now let's do substitution. We'll give you a base sentence, and you change one word. Base. Could we meet in the morning? Change morning to afternoon. Change meet to talk. Change could to would.
So you get, could we meet in the afternoon? Could we talk in the morning? Would we meet in the morning?
Excellent. This shows how flexible English phrases can be.
Now let's combine everything with a few longer dialogues. These will feel like real conversations.
Patient. Excuse me, could you help me with the forms? I don't understand this question.
Receptionist. Of course, it just asks for your emergency contact number.
Oh, thank you. Also, could we reschedule my appointment to next Monday?
Sure. Would morning or afternoon be better?
I'd prefer the afternoon, please.
No problem. I'll book it for 3 p.m. Customer. Excuse me, could you explain what's in this dish?
Waiter. Certainly. It's chicken cooked with vegetables and light spices.
Great. Could you make it a little less spicy, please?
Of course, no problem.
Thank you. I really appreciate your help.
Employee. Sorry to interrupt, but may I ask a question about the budget? Manager.
Go ahead.
Would it be possible to extend the deadline by 1 week?
That sounds reasonable. Let's reschedule the final review for next Friday.
Thank you so much. I'll make sure everything is ready.
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the train station?
Sure, just walk straight for 5 minutes and turn right. You'll see it.
Thank you so much. You've been very helpful.
You're welcome. Have a safe trip. Listeners, these role plays show you the phrases in action. You've seen them in shops, offices, restaurants, meetings, and travel. The more you practice, the more automatic these sentences will become.
Wow, what a journey today. We've covered a massive range of useful English phrases for daily conversations, from asking for clarification to offering help, from apologizing politely to scheduling meetings. We gave you everything you need to sound natural and confident.
That's right. And remember, learning English is not about memorizing a dictionary. It's about having the right tools at the right moment. If you know these phrases, you can handle almost any everyday situation.
And don't forget the cultural tips we shared, how sorry and excuse me are used differently in the UK and US, and how formality changes with context.
Now, here's your challenge, dear listeners. Choose 3 of your favorite phrases from today and use them in real life this week. It could be with a friend, in a shop, or even in front of a mirror, but use them.
Yes, practice is the secret. Without practice, knowledge disappears. With practice, it becomes part of you.
Before we say goodbye, let me give you one final motivational thought. Every time you speak, even if you make mistakes, you are building confidence. Don't be afraid. Mistakes are proof that you are learning.
So, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep smiling.
This has been the National English Podcast. I'm Shahid.
And I'm Laya. See you in the next episode.